Let's go. Let's go. Up. Up. Yeah!
What's up, y'all? This is Coleman Owen, transfer wide receiver from Gilbert, Arizona.
Coleman, welcome to Athens.
Appreciate it.
How was your workout today?
It was good. It was good. Come on in on the weekend and get the weekend shaked out and get a little run in, get a little lift in.
Love it. What'd you do with your workout this morning?
We got some tempo runs in this morning out on the field. Then we came in the weight room, did a little bit of clean complex, some back squat, and then got the upper body feeling good too.
What do you like most about the weight room?
Just getting in and getting the weekend out and getting the days in between, because you'll come into the weight room not feeling very good, but by the time you're leaving, your body always feels better. What part of your body are you working on the most in the weight room right now? I'd say specifically my hips. My hips have always been tight, my hips and ankles. That's something that they're working on with me here, getting deeper into squats, things like that, getting the hips and ankles feeling good. Going back to your first ever weight room experience, whether it's high school or college, is there something wild that comes to mind and how much you've grown since then? Yeah, so we were actually just talking about it. So my first time in high school, kind of getting in the weight room, you're getting the feel of things. I remember my goal was always to hit 135 on bench, and I tried every single day for probably my first 2 years of high school and never hit it. And then eventually I got it and hit it, and now it's like 135 is what we warm up with. So just looking back on it, you've come a long way lifting for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So if 135 is what you're warming up with, what are we finishing with? What are we maxing out on? Maxing, we're trying to get somewhere around 300 pounds. Wow, that's unbelievable. Yeah. Coleman, you are coming from Gilbert, Arizona. That is a long ways away. Northern Arizona for 5 years. How'd you end up here in Athens? Yeah, so it's a long story. I mean, I did my 5 years at NAU, loved it there. The staff ended up getting let go, so I had 1 year left of eligibility, decided to kind of bet on myself and go into the transfer portal, and got hit up by the coaches here at Ohio and came and visited, loved it here, and been here for the last couple months. What have you noticed the most about this football program since you got here? Just the leadership on the team and the coaches included. The coaches are great people. They care about you more than just football, because a lot of places you don't see that, but they care about your life off the field as well. And then also the players on the team, there's a lot of really good guys and good community just outside of football. At NAU, you kind of tore it up a little bit out there in Arizona. 2022, Big Sky, second team. 2023, you backed it up with a second team selection as well. If you look at your 5 years in totality, what did you learn the most about yourself as a football player? I think I just learned that going out there every day and just giving it my all is really what's important. I was instilled with a faith since I've been little with my parents. They taught me, whatever you're doing, do it for the glory of God. And so just going out there every day and working towards a bigger goal than just football, but really getting into relationships with people and showing people that you care for them, and then also working as hard as you can on the field and then accomplishing the goals that you set for yourself. You mentioned relationships. What is the key ingredient to building a strong relationship? I think really just showing people that you care for them every day. Not just being there on the field for them and taking care of them on the field, but showing that you care outside of that and asking them how their relationships are going outside of the building and things like that, and really being there for people. Love that. Do you have an example? Yeah, I mean, people did it for me when I got here, and that's the reason that I love it here is like a guy like Parker Navarro. He's also from Arizona. I actually didn't know him in high school, but when I came in, he really just, I don't know, I clicked with him really quickly because we had the same kind of background. Didn't know each other in high school, but he's one of my great buddies now, and I hang out with him pretty much every day. So when you think about your wide receiver unit right now, what stands out the most about this group? Just how much talent is in that room. We got a lot of young guys, we got some older guys too, but just there's a ton of talent. We're really deep in that room. A lot of guys know what they're doing and they can go out there and make big plays. It's not just one guy in the receiving core that they're going to go to back to back to back. Like, we have guys on the outside that can do really well, guys on the inside that can do really well. There's a lot of talent in that room. You have a lot of talent, as we outlined, coming from Northern Arizona. What part of your game has grown the most from when you got to college to now entering your final chapter with the Bobcats? Yeah, I think really just my ability to see things on the field. So instead of being so focused on what route I'm running, instead being focused on the defense, what's the safeties, what are they doing? Are they a one high team? Are they a two high team? Are they rolling to it? Are they staying in it? Things like that, getting my eyes on the safeties and not just focusing so much on my route, but what the defense is doing and how I can exploit that. When did that click for you throughout your college journey? Yeah, so coaches always say eventually the game slows down. And I'd say probably my second year of playing is when that kind of started to slow down for me. So my sophomore year at NAU. But getting here, I learned new things from Coach Allen and Coach Obley, and they're teaching me new things, so the game's just continuing to slow down for me.
Coleman Owen off the field, what do you like to do?
I love to golf. Yeah, so I'm out. There's a golf course on campus here, so I go out a lot and golf, hit the range a lot. And then also, I like to build a community through church. So I go to Oasis Church with a couple guys on the team here. We run Athletes in Action, the ministry on campus here. So try to find a balance between football, my church, and then also playing golf.
You've been through it. You've played a lot of football. So for people that are coming up and younger in the game, especially freshmen here, what's your best piece of advice to them?
Just keep going, because I mean, when I was here, or my freshman year at NAU, I dealt with some injuries my freshman year, also my junior year, and those things can really set you back. But my biggest piece of advice would just be put your faith in God if that's something that you believe in, and if not, look into it. That's a piece that's helped me a ton. And when you put your faith in God, it's not always about what you want to happen, but everything's happening for a reason, and God's got a plan for your life.
Awesome. Love it, man. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.